Completed, students? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Completed all questions? Need time.
Still doing.
Okay. Yes, students, tell me answers. What I gave questions one by one. How many questions have you solved? Whether it is correct or wrong, no issue. Girls, Darshana and Anaga. Boys, anyone respond, ma'am?
Ma'am, for the first one, is it 64 grams?
64 grams. What is my first question to students? How many gram atoms of sulfur are present in 196 grams of H2SO4, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
How many gram atoms? Think it once again. So what is?
Ma'am, I got 2 gram atoms, ma'am.
Very good. 2. See, others who confused, no problem. Check it. H2SO4, sulfuric acid. Sometimes they will mention the name also. See, what is my question? How many gram atoms of sulfur are present in 196 grams of H2SO4? See, 98 grams of sulfuric acid, 1 sulfur atom, right? For 196 grams, how much? That's it. So this is H2SO4, right? So if you will calculate molecular weight, you will get 98 grams. This is the standard. After taking the standard condition, then you come to the numerical and equate these two. That's it. So what is this? If you do cross multiplication, 196 into 1 by 98, you will get 2 sulfur atoms, 2 sulfur gram atoms. Clear answer? Any doubt? Okay.
No,
Now,
ma'am.
okay, ma'am. What is the next question, Bra? 8 grams of oxygen have how many number of molecules? That is only, no?
Yes,
In
ma'am.
terms of Avogadro number express, I asked. Yes. Anyone solve this question?
Ma'am, is it 1.5055 into 10 to the power 23?
Okay. Options like this. Now, options are okay. Let me give options also. Then you'll come to know. N naught by 2, N naught by 3, and N naught by 4. Options like this.
And not by 4, ma'am.
And not by 4. Very good. See, students, what is N naught? N naught or Na is nothing but 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. So if you express in atoms, you can express in atoms. Express in molecules, yes, molecules, electrons, like that, your wish. Depends on that question. Depends on that question, but this is fixed. Okay, this particles. That's why I mentioned particles. Particles means it may be atoms, it may be molecules, it may be electrons. Depends on the question, we have to take it up. Next, that question I think no one have doubt. How to take? Tell me, others. 32 grams of oxygen, N
As-
naught molecules, right? 8
Yes, ma'am.
grams, how much? That's it. You can equate like that, we'll get
And
down.
not by 32 into 8. And not by
That's it. Now, what is my next question? What I gave, ma?
the moles present in 54 grams of glucose, ma'am. 0.3 moles.
Yes, very good. So 180 grams of glucose, 180 grams of glucose, 1 mole, right? Or else you can take in volta also. 1 mole of glucose, 180 grams, no problem. See, what is the glucose molecular formula? C6H12O6. Okay, and even fructose also same molecular formula. Glucose and fructose have same molecular formula. What is the difference in functional groups? In head-on classes, you will come to know. So next one, what is this? One more, C12H22O11. This is also one of the common question we are seeing in stoichiometry and other chapters also. Sugar. It is also called as cane sugar or inversion of sugar or sucrose. Sucrose, okay? Sucrose, lactose, maltose are having same molecular formulas. Now come back to this is glucose. If you know the glucose molecular formula, you can calculate molecular weight. You will get 180 grams. 180 grams means 1 mole. This is no number means 1 mole. I said no, 1 mole. Now how many grams I gave? 50.
54, ma'am.
That's all. 54 grams. How much? 54 into 1 by 180. Like this stoichiometric questions, very, 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 very easy. But thing is, before going to the question, think twice. They are given in terms of weight, or else they are given in terms of volume, or else in terms of moles, any expression. Sometimes 1 in grams, 1 in moles, they may ask. 1 in weight, 1 in volume, they may ask. Whatever it may be, it is very easy. So based on standard conditions, based on what is this balanced equation, and based on what is this according to given numerical, it is very easy this question. 3 concepts. Balanced equation. Suppose equations are there. Yesterday we have done no? Methane on combustion. It gives so 6 grams of methane on combustion gives how many grams of CO2 produced, and how many liters of CO2 produced, like that. So equations type and this type, any type they ask questions. What is the next question, ma'am? What I asked next question, student?
Number of molecules present in 4.4 grams of CO2.
What is the answer?
6.022 into 10 to the power 22.
Yes, ma'am, same.
Correct, ma'am. Same thing. So how to express this one, student? In terms of Avogadro only, no?
44 grams will have 6.023 into 10 to the power 23 molecules.
Super.
So 4 will have that Na divided by 44 into 4.4.
Very good. See, look into this. 44 grams of CO2 contains N0 molecules. N0 is nothing but 6.023 into 10 to the power of 23. 4.4 grams of CO2, how much? That's it. Simple. Students, depends on your options, ma. Sometimes they will give options in terms of N0, NE, or else in terms of this power. If you see this power, then we'll come to know, okay, they express in terms of 1 mole. Okay, now next one, other depends on options. 1 mole, just 1 mole they mention, no? 1 mole questions also there. 4.4 grams, how many moles? That's simple. Only moles terms also they will ask. Total number also they will ask, anything. Now next one. That's all stoichiometric equation, students. Hope everybody is doing good work. And today's topic, I'm going to discuss molarity. Yes, starting how many concentration terms I have discussed, students? Tell me. Starting onwards, who are there in class, students, they know molarity, normality, molality, mole fraction, all concentration terms I have discussed. Are you remembered?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. If you have notes thoroughly, you can prepare that one. Now I'm going to explain for newly joined students. Concentration terms. See, generalize this one. What is concentration? Are you listening? Are you paying attention? Are you listening in concentration way? Like that, some people, teachers are asking, no, how is your concentration level? Really, or accepting points? Really, or listening? Like concentration is nothing but alert. What is this? Alertness in class. But concentration in laboratory also. Laboratory also, concentrated acids, dilute acids, very dilute acids. We are seeing all these things, right? What is the meaning of concentrated acid? What is the meaning of dilute acid?
And the amount of solute in the solution varies according to that. If the solute is more, it's more concentrated. If it's less, then it's diluted.
Okay. Solute plus solvent. It gives rise to solution, right? The solute general, we are taking less part. Okay, very good example from school level onwards. We are learning salt in water, sugar in water, anything. So here, what students, one more point. If liquid is nothing but liquid is solvent, and solid is nothing but solid is solute, not like that. Not like that. Which is in less part, that is solute. Which is in excess part, that is solvent. Excess part is solvent. Okay, once you go to the next chapters, coming chapters, especially second year, first chapter, solutions. Chapter name itself, solutions. That so many concepts, concentration terms we are going to learn. Okay, see here what I'm telling here. Suppose air is there. In air, mixture of gases, air. Here I am taking two major contents. One is nitrogen. How much percentage, students? Do you have any idea what is nitrogen percentage in air by volume? 78%.
8%.
This is 20.8.
21%.
Yes, 20.8, 21. So I have collected two major gases. Okay, other gases also, CO2 is there, CO is there, dust particles is there, water vapor is there. That I am not considering. Yes, these two major gases I am talking. So tell me, out of these two, which is solute, which is solvent?
Solute is oxygen, solvent is nitrogen.
Solvent is nitrogen, ma'am.
That's all. Which is in less part, that is solute. Which is in major part, excess part, that is solvent. Okay. So did you understand what is solute and solvent? These together we call it as solution. These together call it as solution. See, concentrated H2SO4. One bottle is there, they labeled as concentrated H2SO4. Concentrated H2SO4 is nothing but solute percentage only more. Solute is more, maybe 100%. 99.999%. Sulfuric acid preparation contact process, we learn later. So sulfuric acid. So they next beaker or next what is this bottle? Borosilicate bottles, strong bottles we are using to keep this one. And here they labeled as dilute H2SO4. Yes. Dilute H2SO4 means you people touch the hand, it is more burning, means concentrated. If you touch here, this is less burning, means dilute H2SO4, like that. How is the, what is this? How?
No, ma'am, the concentration of solute is less, ma'am, if it is dilute. And if it is concentrated, then the concentration of solute is more, ma'am.
Very good. Here solute is excess. Solvent is less. Okay, and here solute is okay, less, and solvent is more. And if you have seen very dilute solutions also requirement of that particular reactions we can make.
Solute is very less and solvent is very high, ma'am.
Solute is very less, solvent is very high. So maybe it is in 2 grams only, 2 grams or also something. This is 98 volume they are taking. In terms of grams also you can express, in terms of volume also you can express. That's the reason we are using concentration terms. What is the use of concentration term? How much solute is dissolved in a given amount of solvent, expressing in terms of concentration term. Those
Ma'am, I
are.
have a doubt. In concentrated H2SO4, the solute is more, ma'am. But like that, we can even interchange, ma'am. Like water will become solute and H2SO4 will become solvent, like that.
They labeled as concentrated solution, no? You no need to actually calculate.
Okay, ma'am.
No need to calculate. The concentration terms we are using for dilute solution. That is my next point. Dilute solutions. In dilute solutions it can vary. So 10% dilution is there, 20% more dilution, very dilute solution, very dilute solutions is there. So for all these dilute solutions, how much solute is present? How much solute is present in a given solvent? In a given solvent, we are expressing in terms of some terms. Those terms we call it as in terms of, we are expressing in terms of concentration terms, or you can write. This is the key point. This is the main point. So we have different concentration terms, students. Suppose if you are taking solute and solvent, both are in weight, mass percentage, or else molality, and solute is in solid, solvent is in liquid. Yes, we have another concentration term, that is molarity. Yes, one more is there, normality. Actually, normality, they were not mentioned in the schedule. We'll discuss more concepts in normality where students next year. According to schedule, I am going, and whoever already have notes, whoever wish you can study, whatever you have it out, I will teach you. Now, next. First, I am expressing concentration terms, weight percentage, mass percentage, molarity. Okay. The first one is, according to schedule, mass percentage. So you all people know, students, in our chemistry, weight and the mass both are same. Okay, means what is this? Solute is in solid, even solvent also in solid state. Both are we are expressing in terms of weight, grams, like that. Okay. Now finally it gives solid solution, no problem, some solution. Like if you will take alloy, students, alloy. Do you know what we are using gold? 22 carats or 24 carats?
22 carats.
Yes.
22, ma'am.
22 carats. So actually, whatever we are making gold from earth crust, we are taking different techniques, systematic procedure, metallurgy chapter we'll come to know, second year, roasting, calcination, something and all, we are converting finally pure gold. Okay, the gold, whatever you made the gold, whatever you prepared gold, that is very delicate, 24 karat gold. But with that gold, making ornaments is very difficult. So hardness, we are increasing the hardness. How to increase hardness? We will add 2% copper. 2% copper. So even nowadays trend, So less gold, more copper also using daily wear. Like that is girls, you know more. So that we are using. Finally, what I'm telling here, gold and what is this one more they're adding? Copper.
Copper.
So 2 grams copper, 22 grams gold is 24 grams. What is this? Gold, 2 grams copper. Finally, it became to 22 karat gold that we are using. With the help of that, we can mold different ornaments. Okay. And the next one, even rubber also, whatever we are making rubber, it's very delicate, soft. With that, we cannot make the whatever we want materials, buckets and something, whatever kitchen containers, anything. It's not possible. So vulcanization of rubber, they will add 5% sulfur, then it become hard. Then with that little hardness, they will mold different materials. So here this is solid soul. So copper and gold, like that, alloys, bronze, brass, like that. Weight percentages. Now I'm going to give one question, try to understand. The starting question itself little tricky, I'm giving, try to understand. Calculate mass percentage of 10%. 10% W by W. Just to be mentioned like this. They're not given proper information, something different information they're given. How to solve this question. Both are in weights only. Solute in weight, solvent also in weight. How to do? 10%.
This W stand for weight.
W is nothing but weight. Mass, weight, both are same only. Both are in weight. See, this question how to express. What is the formula? First, let me write mass percentage equal to mass of solute or else weight of solute by total mass of the solution or else mass of the solution. Mass of the solution. Percentages means always we have to multiply with 100. That's it. So they gave a question like this, no? How you know which is solute, which is solvent? How to expand this one? So I'm writing here important point. We'll express always 20% by W by W, 20% W by V. You can expect questions like this. See students, how I am expressing here, how I am writing 10 grams of solute present in, both are in weights, no? Mass percentage means 100 grams of solution. 100 grams of solution. Did you understand my point? So solute you know, solution you know. Then you can calculate solvent also, no? Not here students. Sometimes they will ask solvent also. How to calculate the 100 minus 10, 90. Did you understand my point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 10 grams. They don't give proper information. With indirect information also, we can calculate solute weight, solvent weight, solution also. This always the given information in terms of percentages means already calculated one 10%. 10% is nothing but it has solute and solvent mixed, totally solution. So then 10 grams of solute present in 100 grams of solution, then solvent means you can do like that. That's all. Now mass of solute, how much mass? 10. By total mass of the solution, how much? 100. What is the answer?
Ten, ma'am.
That's all.
Ma'am, what is the difference? They gave us
That's
mass
weird.
and
That's why I'm giving one question. Wait, one more question to understand this one. Easy one I gave.
Ma'am,
Mm.
so the percentage they give, that many grams of solute we should take, and the mass of solution we should take it as 100 grams, just like that.
Mm. Solute is the given one. What is the number? But here you are getting same thing. But always you don't get same thing. That's why I'm seeing the different question. All are very easy questions for me. Going to give it here on. So finally, what is the formula, students? Mass percentage equal to mass of solute by mass of solution into 100. Okay. Now note it down, one question. Here also will get the same thing. Just express, you no need to calculate, you will get same answer. H2SO4. H2SO4, 49 percentage W by W they give. How to express this one? Tell me. How to express this one? Tell me.
Mass of solute is 49 grams and mass of solution is 100.
That's all. That's all. So what is this? 49 grams of solute. 49 grams of solute present in.
100 grams of solution.
That's all. If they will give questions like this, you will get the same answer.
Ma'am,
They
is
will
the
say,
answer 49%?
Hmm?
Is the answer 49%?
That's all. That's all. So for that question, to confuse the student, they will give, but you have to expand the same thing, and same thing you can substitute, same answer you will get it for such questions. But I am giving some now different questions. Check it. Calculate mass percentage of 2 grams of solute. 2 grams of solute present in 80 grams of solvent, or 80 grams of solvent.
So the solution is 82 grams.
Solution is correct.
Ma'am, is it 2.44%?
You can express mass percentage. How to take, students? 2 by
80. 80 ma'am.
80 or 82?
80. 80.
80 plus 2, this is solvent, no? Did you understand my point? Solvent they express. Then solvent is solvent and solute plus solution, right? So that means 80 plus 2, totally 82. 2 by 80.
Yes, ma'am.
Then you will get like this. Okay? 2 models.
2.43%.
Very good. So this models, mass percentage models, is very rarely they will ask. It's because very easiest topic. Next two concentration terms plays important role. That is molarity, molality. Okay. So now I'm writing definition, mathematical expression, 2 different formulas. Okay. Molarity.
Ma'am, 1 minute, ma'am.
Tell me. You want to see points?
Yes, ma'am, I want to note out the question.
Okay. Tell me. Okay, note down the points. Okay. Once completed, let me know. You have language classes, English classes, computer classes. Are you attending all classes, students?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Please, students, don't tell I did not get a link, so my number is not there. This pandemic situation, no, they're collecting numbers, but others who were attending, suppose your friend is missing, inform intimation to them. So whatever completed the classes, it may not repeat now onwards. But whoever there from beginning May month onwards, May or April month onwards, chemistry, physics, and mathematics, we have repeated 2 to 3 times. These are main core subjects. That's the reason repetition is there, happy only. But whereas languages marks also plays very important role, and the computer students, PCMC students, computer is also very important. But thing is, it's not possible to repeat again. So once offline classes started, next, according to that schedule, they can go. Whatever completed the points, it may or may not possible to repeat. May not, it's not possible to repeat. That's why everybody attend the classes. If classes is cancelled due to technical issues and some other reasons, okay, no problem. And languages classes also, some students said they're not attending, I heard. So everybody attend the classes. Next,
Ma'am, can you explain this question, ma'am?
what is this formula? What is the formula? Mass percentage.
Mass of solute by total mass of solution.
Mass of solute by mass of the solution into 100, right? What is
Yes, ma'am.
solute solvent? Solute plus solvent equal to
Solution.
solution, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in the given question, what I gave, 2 grams of solute, 80 grams of solvent, right or not?
Yes, ma'am.
I was not given information of solution.
Yes, ma'am.
In your hand, solute and solvent is there. Then what you will do? Solute plus solvent equal to
Solution.
solution, right? Solute 2, this is solvent 80, totally 82. That you can substitute.
Ma'am,
Yes.
there's like it's written 49 grams of solute.
This
and
one 49 grams of solute present in 100 grams of solution. Percentage is nothing but
that
always
is-
we are expressing 100 grams.
Okay, that is different question, ma'am. I thought it's the same.
Oh, no, that is different.
Okay.
That is different.
Okay.
They will ask sometimes, no, what is this meaning? What is this expression? 49% W by W means express this thing properly. So some students, they'll ask one more. See, 49% W by V questions also we have. But in schedule, they are not mentioned weight volume percentages. That's why not given. The same question, suppose they asked W by V. How to write? See, this is
49 grams of solvent, solute in
present
100
in
ml, ma'am.
100 ml of solution. Here, liquid. Solvent is liquid. That's why 100 ml of solution, like that we are taking. Weight by volume. Volume and volume, both are in volume. 49 ml of
49 ml of solute and 100 ml of
100 ml of
solution. I mean,
that's
solvent,
all.
ma'am.
That's all. In terms of that way only you can speak. 1 kilo rice or 1 kilo banana, 1 kilo, what is this, potato, tomato. So 1 kilo only. But thing is, we are expressing in the terms of that particular thing. Now, next one. Molarity. Yes, this concentration term plays most important role. NCRT questions, 2 questions I think they had given, it's very easy. But whatever important formulas under this topic, I'm going to give. Molarity. Molarity. RI. Molarity is nothing but capital M. Okay, first write down definition. Number of moles of solute. Number of moles of solute present in 1 liter of solution. Means this concentration term, how it is? W by V, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This is definition. Now, the same way definition, try to write mathematical expression. Capital M equal to number of moles of solute, N, solute by volume in liters. That's it. So you can express number of moles. What are the units? Moles per liter. So then what are the units stored in? Moles per liter. Mole, liter itself. Yes. Define molarity, write the unit. 2 mark question, board exam. That's it. Now, we'll competitive exam point of view. We are using different number of formulae. I'm writing all here. Number of moles of solute, how to calculate? You only derive. You only type. Number of moles of solute.
Given mass by gram molecular weight.
Super. Here we are using all molecules only. That's the gram molecular weight. That only you can substitute. Molarity equal to weight by gram molecular weight into 1 by volume in liters. Okay. The given question in terms of liters, yes, you can take this expression. The given question in terms of ml gram, then what is this? Just you can convert. You people know
1000 by volume in ml.
1 liter equal to 1000 ml. Okay. So that only you can write weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by volume in ml. Most of the time we are using this numerical. Why? Because volume most of the time they are giving in ml. Students, clear? If you are confusing, I will tell you one point. This is weight. Which weight it is? Solute. Okay. This is what? Solvent. That's all. Molecular weights and all. So we have to
Solution.
remember. They won't give. Solute. Molecular weights and all, they won't give students. I'll give you some questions will come to know. Very easy question which is frequently asking. Calculate molarity of 4 grams of NaOH present in 100 ml of volume, or else 250 ml of volume, or else 500, whatever it may be. So what is the formula? Molarity equal to, boys, tell me what is the formula? Is it this formula? Yes or
Yes,
no?
ma'am.
Is volume C no? 100 ml.
100 ml, ma'am. We have to use 1000 by volume in ml.
4 by, what is this? Gram molecular weight of ml.
4 by 40 into 1000 by 100.
Super. Starting classes now, after started this new schedule also, the starting day I gave atomic numbers, atomic weights, molecular weights. So go through once again. Sodium 23, oxygen 16, hydrogen 1, totally 40. 4 by 40 into 1000 by 100. That's all. Right?
1, ma'am.
1.
1. That's it. Okay. Now do the next question. Calculate molarity of 8 grams of glucose, 8 grams of glucose present in 250 ml of volume. Third question. Calculate molarity of 2 moles of urea present in 1 liter solution. So 2 minutes I'm giving. Do it. Others, you people also do it. Try to give answer.
Ma'am, first one is 0.17. Ma'am, done, ma'am.
Yes, students, tell me.
First one is
First one,
0.17.
0.17 ml.
Second one is
0.
2.
Okay. Others?
Same answer.
Same answer. Boys, no one is telling. Yes, boys, let me know answer.
Ma'am, first one I got 0.74, ma'am.
0.74. Pravesh. Okay.
Yeah. Second one
Others?
has 2, ma'am.
Okay. We'll do this question. Calculate molarity of 8 grams of glucose present in 250 ml of volume, right? Molarity equal to, tell me, 8 by
8 by 180 into 1000 by
1000 by
250.
1000 by 250,
1000
ma'am.
by 250. How many times?
1 4, ma'am.
4 ma'am.
Hmm,
8 by 40.
32 by 180. And your wish, how you can simplify. What is the
It is coming
answer?
0.17 only, ma'am.
0.17 ma'am.
0.17.
0.17.
Units also plays important role. Now, clear? Everyone got answer like this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, what is the next question? What is the next question? How to
Ma'am,
do?
directly moles are given. So 2 into 1
Yes.
by 1. So 2 directly.
Superb. Superb. Out of 3 formulas, which we have to use, that plays important role. So the above questions, they're given in terms of weight. That's the reason we have taken third formula. That too, ml means third formula, liters means second formula. But here directly they're given in moles, no, starting one. Now, N by V in liters. That's it. Now 2 by 1, 2 answer, right? Yes or no?
Yes ma'am.
Sometimes here they will give in ml. Suppose I'm giving one question. Look into this. Calculate molarity of 0.1 mole of 0.1 mole of acetic acid present in 250 ml of volume. 250 ml of volume or solution. Gurvesh, how to do this question?
0.4, ma'am.
See students, the same formula here also. Molarity equal to number of moles by volume in liters, right? So volume in liters means they had given in 250 ml, no? You can
So
convert
0.25,
better.
ma'am.
1 liter equal to 1000 ml. 250 ml, how many liters? How much, Ram? 250 ml, how many liters? 250 by
1000.
how much? 0.
1 by 4 ma'am.
0.4.
0.25.
0.25. That's all. So 0.1 by 0.25, you can simplify and get answer. That's all. Clear?
Yes ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Now in NCRT also simple numericals they had given based on this, easy. Okay, and the students sometimes no, they'll ask molarity, they will give in grams. Urea and acetic acid. Can you tell what is the molecular formula of urea? NH2C double bond O NH2. This is the first synthesized organic compound. Polar scientist from ammonium cyanate. Polar scientists have given first synthesized organic compound. Its name is urea. Urea molecular formula, this one. Molecular weight is 60. So, and acetic acid, this is acetic acid name. Acetic acid. Here also, what is the molecular weight? 60 only. Check it, is it 60 or not? Both the cases. Some familiar examples are there, those we have to remember. Next, NaCl. NaCl also one of the important question they're asking. Can you tell what is NaCl molecular weight? 58.5. Next, Na2CO3, what is the molecular weight? 106. At least some familiar examples you can remember, then save the time. Now, that's all molarity, basic model, little tricky model. Now, I'm going to give little more tricky molarity on mixing and one more, some questions I'm going to give. Just provide 1 minute. Take it one question, students. What is the related formula? A solution is prepared by adding. A solution is prepared by adding. The solution is prepared by adding 2 grams of a substance. 2 grams of a substance A to 18 grams of water. 18 grams of water. What is the substance? They were not mentioned. Leave it. 18 grams of water. Calculate mass percentage. Calculate mass percentage of solute. Mass percentage of
10%, ma'am.
Let's say 10%. What is the formula, students? Mass percentage.
Mass of
equal to-
solute by mass of solution into 100.
That's all. Just 1 minute. It will take 1 minute. Mass percentage of solute equal to mass of the solute. How much? 2 grams. Okay. Next up.
2 by 20 into 100. Yeah, ma'am, 10.
By 20 you have taken?
Mass of
Ma'am,
solution,
because
mass of
18
solute
grams
is
of
mass of
water
solvent.
Solvent
solvent.
only. Water. Yes. Very good. So 2 plus 18 into 100. 2 by 20 into 100. You will get 10%. Okay. Okay, now some important formulas you can note down under molarity concept. Afterwards, we'll discuss the numericals. Molarity on mixing. Write down. Molarity on mixing. That means the two solutions are mixing. Sometimes the two solutions, sometimes three solutions, whatever it may be. If it is two solutions, no. What is the formula? You can check it. M1V1 equal to M2V2. Okay. Number of moles we have to calculate. Molarity on mixing. M1V1 equal to M2V2. So where when we have to use this formula, they had given 2 molarity and they had given 2 volumes and 1 molarity, one they are asking result and like that. Okay, I'll give the questions will come to know. Molarity on mixing, M1V1 equal to M2V2. Next, and in questions also neutralization, you will new questions also, if you see neutralization or else mixing or else adding, this type of terms if you see, then this is the formula, related formula, M1V1 equal to M2V2. Now next one more we are using, students. Molarity equal to X into D into 10 by molecular weight. This is another formula. What is X? This is like this percentage is like we will give 10%. 10%. That means 10 grams of solute present in 100 grams of solution, like that. What is X means? That number 10. That's it. Okay. And they will give densities also. Density some 1.98. Okay. And molecular weight, suppose 40 they had given, means that is what is this, the NaOH. Do it this question, direct information had given. So can you do substitute this one? X how much? Percentage is 10 into density how much? 1.98 into 10 by molecular weight how much? 40. That's all. We have different methods, students, but this is one of the simple shortcut. So percentages they are given.
4.95, ma'am.
That's all. 4.9. This is also many times.
Ma'am, can you repeat what is X again, ma'am?
Huh?
What is X? Can you tell it again, ma'am?
What?
X, ma'am, X.
X is nothing but percentage. They had given, no?
That will be given in the question, ma'am.
They will give in the question.
Okay, ma'am.
They will give in the question. 20%, 30%, 5%, 9%, like that. Okay, these two formulas you can take it. We work out one question.
Done, ma'am.
Next one, theory question repeatedly they're asking, no? I am asking that question. Molarity depends on temperature. Molarity depends on temperature. True or false? True or false?
It should be
False.
true, ma'am, because density is involved.
Density is molarity depends on temperature. Yes. So what is the expression for the molarity equal to number of moles? 1 by, suppose 1 means 1 by volume in liter. If you increase temperature, what happened? Volume also increases. And that depends on situation. Source, resin, that and all there. Generally, Charles law will come to know volume directly proportional to temperature. If you increase volume, if you increase temperature, volume also increases. So here, volume increases means what is the relation between molarity and volume? Inversely proportional. If you increase volume, what happens? Molarity definitely
Decreases.
decreases. Then some effect is there, no? So molarity depends on temperature. Not only this molarity, students, which concentration term? Concentration term which is related to volume. Which is related to volume. That will be depends on temperature. That will be depends on temperature. See, above expression, first starting expression, what I gave, volume, no, what is this now? Weight by weight percentage, right? Weight by weight percentage, is it depends on temperature?
No, ma'am.
Do not depend on temperature. Do not depend on temperature. Why? Because there is no volume term. If there is no volume term, surely you can say it is independent on temperature, or else do not depend on temperature. Your wish. Simple point. Not only this concentration terms, we have many concentration terms. Weight percentage, weight volume percentage, volume percentage, molality, mole fraction, parts per million. So many concentration terms are there. That's why I'm telling one simple point. Wherever concentration term related to volume, definitely that depends on temperature, which is not there independent. Okay, note down one question, students. When 100 ml of 0.2 molar NaOH, when 100 ml of 0.2 molar NaOH is diluted by adding 400 ml of water. 400 ml of water. What is the final molarity? What is the final molarity? Final molarity, resultant molarity, that means molarity on mixing question. What is the related formula, students? What is the related formula?
M1V1 equals to M2V2?
Yes, M1V1 equal to M2V2. Final molarity they are asking. Try to do this question.
0.05. No?
0.05. Sure, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
M1V1 equal to M2V2. What is M1 they had given? 0.2 molar, right?
Ma'am, even I got 0.05.
Okay, we'll check it. M2 equal to how much? V1 equal to how much, students? V1 starting how much? 100 ml, right? So then V2 equal to how to take V2 directly? 400 you have taken. If you will take 400 directly, then you will get wrong.
No, we should
So-
take 500, ma'am.
500 starting plus this one. Total you can take it. Then it is 500 ml. That's why I have selected this question. So M1 0.2 into 100 equal to M2 into 500. What is the answer? What is the answer?
0.04, ma'am.
Correct. By 0.2 into 100 by 500. So cancellation terms you can cancel 0.04 molar. That's it. Okay, that's it. Resultant, like that they're asking you, you have to spend time there. Next, note down one question. 100 ml of 0.2 molar, 100 ml of 0.2 molar, 100 ml of 0.2 molar HCl and 200 ml of 0.1 molar H2SO4, 100 ml of 0.2 molar
Ma'am, after
HCl.
200 ml?
I'm repeating now. 100 ml of 0.2 molar HCl and 200 ml of 0.1 molar H2SO4 are mixed. ARE are mixed and made up to 500 ml. Made up to 500 ml. Find the resultant molarity of the mixture. Find the resultant molarity of the mixture. I am giving formula, students. Resultant molarity MR equal to M1V1 plus M2V2 by V total. You can take this formula. Okay. MR equal to, tell me, what is the initial molarity? How much they gave? 0.
0.2 into
What is the
100.
volume? What is the volume?
100, ma'am.
What is molarity? 0.1.
0.1
Second one.
into 300.
Into 300 or
V2
200?
will become 200
No, no.
plus 100
No,
ml.
200 only. Huh? This is not the above question and this question difference is there. Check it. This is V total. They made up into 500 ml. No, then V total equal to 500 ml. You can
0.08, no?
40 by 500. Then you will get 0.08. So different models. For each model, one question I am giving, but it is not there in NCERT. NCERT very basic question. But advanced exam you are facing means that is not enough for you. So go through the points in volume also. Try to do all the questions. Okay, these are the models they are asking under molarity, students. With this all I have covered advanced questions. Start working questions in volume. Now next concentration term, molality. While expressing and speaking pronunciation is the same, but lot of difference is there here. 49 students only in the class, 15 members is going last 5 minutes. Don't know.
Ma'am, can you scroll up once more?
Take it faster. I have to complete next concentration term, at least definition and main point. So tomorrow's class, your homework is students, molarity, molality. Both you have to read in your volume and do questions. Other
Yes, ma'am,
questions,
done.
molality, we can do in tomorrow's session. Some different models we can take it first 15 minutes. Track 1 with this completed. Now track 2, another line spectrum is there, de Broglie. In tomorrow's session, I will teach. Now molality, molality, L-I-T-Y, L-I-T-Y. So small m. Sometimes no, they will use capital M only. So, but this is different. L-I-T-Y. Generally, we are taking small m. So write the definition first. Number of moles of solute. Number of moles of solute present in. Anybody know 1 kilogram of solvent? See, solute and solvent both are in weight. This is also expressing in weight. This is also expressing in weight. That's why this concentration term we can call it as weight by weight. Starting one you can use. This one also you can use. If both are in weight, solute and solvent. Okay. So now express. What is this mathematical expression? Number of moles of solute by, tell me what is this? Solvent, W in kilogram. What is the unit? Mole per kilo. Final unit, mole, kilogram in mole. That's it. Okay. Now same like above expression, you have to convert into grams. There ml, no, here grams. What is the final formula? Tell me. Molality equal to weight by gram molecular weight into 1 by W in kilogram. Okay, and one more, weight by GMW into 1000 by W in grams. If you people are confusing, I am writing here M equal to W1 by M1 equal into 1000 by W2. Students, here only more confusion, but this concentration term number of times we are using in second year also. That's right. So if you are confusing, you can write the first W1. This is solute. This is solute weight. Solute weight, how you know? They don't mention this is solute, which is lesser part solute. This is what? Solvent. This is what? Molecular weight of solute. Anything they can ask. Sometimes molecular weight of solute, sometimes molality, sometimes weight of this one.
Ma'am, molecular weight of solute or solution, ma'am?
Solute. Solute. Molecular weight of solute. I'll give one question by the understand. Completed. Once completed, I'll give one question. Completed, ma'am. Can I give one question?
Yes, ma'am.
Calculate molality of molality, small m. Calculate molality of molality of 3.42 grams of sucrose present in 100 grams of solvent. See, once you have seen both are in weight percentage you can use, but they have mentioned that particular solute, then you can take it molality concentration term. Perfect. Clear my point, students? Sir, Nora, what is the formula? Molality equal to weight by gram molecular weight into 1000 by W in gram. Okay, now students check it. 3.42 grams, 100 grams. Which is lesser part, which is solute, which is the major part, that is solvent, right? Here this weight we came to know. 1000 is constant. What we know? Remaining gram molecular weight. Yes, this is gram molecular weight of solute. What is sucrose molecular formula?
C12
H22O11.
What is the molecular weight?
342 grams.
That's it.
0.1, ma'am.
Okay. I didn't check it. So substitute everything. Boys, are you listening? Wait, 3.42 by simplification, that's 342. Actually, 3.42 means we'll come to know 342. Sometimes no, simplification is easy. That's why they will give questions like
Ma'am,
that.
one no, ma'am.
Okay, we'll see now. We'll see. So 8 grams of glucose or 18 grams of glucose, 180 grams no actually. So 4 grams of NaOH. So simplification easy questions they can give. Into 1000 by what is W student? 100. So that's it. Now tell me 3.42 into 10 by 342. Yes. What is the answer you have got, students? 1.
Ma'am,
right?
I got one, ma'am.
Others? Boys, no one is telling why, what happened. Are you doing questions or not?
Ma'am,
No.
it will be 0.1, no, ma'am.
34. 3.42 into 10. How much, ma'am? 34.2. 34.2 by 342.
So
How much?
0.1.
0.1 only. Yes. 3.42 into 10. 34.2. Decimal change. That's it. 342. That is 0.1. 0.1 is correct. Okay, so with this we have completed track 1, but very basic model only I have discussed in molality. So to cover more questions tomorrow, first to 15 minutes again I will spend on molality. Before coming to the class, please revise all the points, start working questions in volume, get ready for tomorrow's session. Okay, students, thank you. Any other
Thank you.
doubts?
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, molarity definition and example can you show once, ma'am?
Molarity.
Yes, ma'am.
Who is this?
Danyashri, ma'am.
Okay. Molality or molarity, ra?
Ma'am,
Starting one.
molarity.
Others you can leave. No?
Thank you, ma'am.
That's all. Okay.
No, ma'am.
Who are
I'm
leaving? Who are leaving? Okay. This one?
Yes, ma'am.
Take it. After this class, immediately we will delete. Reason is next classes no hanging laptops and all. That's the reason. So some of the students they were asking screen share today, madam. That notes required means please try to understand students. Immediately we will delete.
Ma'am, can you show first example, ma'am?
This one only.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, welcome. Bye bye.